Well, the rain continues in the northeast, and that could lead to some flood concerns, especially early on. But by tonight, most of that activity will be east, and then we're going to be dealing with some much colder air behind that. Where we are dealing with the colder air is in the Midwest now. In fact, the recent snowfall, the cold air, and of course the heavy winds creating blizzard conditions. But the storm system that is continuing in the eastern U.S. may even bring some severe weather to places in the mid-Atlantic states and Florida. Here's the view from Binghamton, New York. Again, we're coming off of some recent heavy snow from the weekend. Now it's rain, and again, flood watches exist here, extend all the way from the northern New England states down to Virginia, and some winter weather advisories, along with some very strong winds, high wind warnings, in fact, near the Cape. But total amounts of liquid approaching 1 to 1.5 isolated 2-inch tallies from yesterday into today. And then in the wake of that, very cold air runs across the eastern Great Lakes. We get some heavy lake effect snow, the Tug Hill Plateau and west of the Finger Lakes region. And then there's that severe weather threat from the mid-Atlantic states all the way down to Florida. And again, we could be looking at some wind damage reports. That system rolls east, very chilly and kind of breezy in the wake of that. But here comes that colder air kicking up the lake effect snow. And several rounds of snow may be possible in the upper Midwest with more clippers. But because we have that fresh snow on the ground, very strong winds, blizzard warnings in place still over far western Minnesota through the mid-morning hours. It's, again, not necessarily the amount of snow. It's just the existing snow with the very strong winds in place there, which winds could be gusting up to 30, maybe even 40 miles per hour, dropping our feels-like temps down into the dangerous range, 20 to 40 below here on this Thursday, with actual air temperatures only topping out in the single digits below zero to the far north. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be dealing with air temperatures into the teens, 20s, and 30s below zero, but feels like temps could be into the 40s below zero to the far north. Have a good one.